Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Shanika. Welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Anywho, our Father put it on my heart to talk to us today about patterns, our negative patterns that we create for ourselves, and we choose to deal with them our way, which is why they keep happening. Patterns like the same type of people keep coming into our lives. You've seen them before. They're just in a different body. Mm-hmm. And yet we still treat them the same. We can have the same man or woman, boyfriend or girlfriend come into our life, and we can see that they remind us of the previous one. But we'll be like, nah, there's no way. I think I can change them. I think they're going to be different. And we get with them and we still see all the signs that they are not different and stay. Same thing in a friendship. A new female or male coming to your life, and you see they're behaving just like everybody else that you have gotten rid of or still in your life, and you like, why are you acting like them too? What minute? This what? Or you get in a new job in a new environment. It seems good, but then you see you are around the same type of coworkers, you have the same type of bosses. You see these. These are the patterns that we see in our life. I'll go as far as your fitness. You say, I'm going to work out. I need to lose weight. I need to gain weight. You will write everything down that you need to do. Your whole, what fitness routine, what healthy foods you need to eat. You may just so happen to start. You might even start because you got the momentum. And you'll go a week strong, 2 weeks strong, and then something to happen. It don't matter what it is, to knock you off, and you won't get yourself back on track for another 6 months. Yeah, that kind of pattern too. It's not a good one. We have all of these toxic patterns that we create for ourselves because we don't know how to say no, because we're people pleasers, because just because we can't even explain sometimes why we deal with this stuff. I know I couldn't. But when I tell you something that God helped me to do this time, because I was hurting so bad, I was like, God, what's taking so long for me to get over this? Because this different. This is different. This kind of hurt and pain that I'm feeling in this season in my life is not going away. God was like, you want to know why? Because you got to deal with it. He helped me to identify that I have all of these patterns and connections with people. And something common is the way I react and behave to it. He told me that these people are not going to stop. These same type of people are not going to stop coming into your life. These type of situations are not going to stop coming into your life. However, you have to break your own pattern and the way you deal with it. So once he helped me to identify that, and he helped me look back and say, okay, you have this type of toxic pattern with this person. Why are you holding on to them? And I would look at the longevity. Oh, well, we've been friends for 15 years. And God was like, so? I'm like, well, excuses, okay? Come up with a whole bunch of excuses why I can't let something go. And God would be like, this is your pattern with this person. This person says this, does this, and this happens. And then y'all both just sweep it under the rug, act like nothing ever happened, mull it on over, and go on about your business until it happens again. And then again and again and again. And our Father said, we're not doing this no more. Because it drains you. It depletes you. It does not serve you. I think too, our age. We look at how old we are and how long we've been dealing with the same thing. Or even if it's something that we do ourselves. with our finances. Okay, we get this large lump sum of money, and instead of us doing what we're supposed to do with it, we out here making it rain. Making it rain in the stores, making it rain buying people stuff, making it rain in places we ain't got no business. And then we broke again, like, oh Lord, if you give me this money back, I promise I'm a budget. That's a negative, toxic pattern with your money that you have to break. You stay broke because you have a pattern of disrespecting your money and not managing it right. Patterns. So that's something that we have to identify and actually do something about it. And it can't be what we normally do. It can't be what we used to do. Because if we continue to do what we used to do, our brain gonna explode. Our way is not the way. Something that helped me to realize that I was comfortable. I was comfortable with my patterns. God helped me to recognize that I was very comfortable with my patterns and comfortable with being miserable, comfortable with complaining. And he helped me to identify that and helped me to see that I can change that. I can break my own cycles, my own patterns, because I'm the one that caused it. But something that can help you identify that you have also been comfortable and you become complacent with your current pattern that you're in right now, and knowing that you need to break it. And Bishop T.D. Jakes helped me to identify that. It's 5 steps. Was 1, you're no longer striving to do your best. If you are in your life right now or throughout your entire life, know at one point you are a shining star. You are intelligent. You know you are a go-getter. You are in school. You are a leader. And then you stop. You no longer want to do your best. You're like blah, like me. I was like, I got my bachelor's degree. I couldn't even celebrate that right because the month I got my bachelor's degree, all hell broke loose. So I was like, I couldn't do nothing with it. I wanted to get my PhD, my master's, didn't want to do it. I started my master's program, I gave up. I was almost done and I gave up. Didn't want to do nothing. I was comfortable and didn't even recognize that I was comfortable. Another sign is you're operating off your old playbook. Like I told y'all, when I was sitting in my hurt, I was like, Lord, what did I do? What did I do previously to help me get out of this? I was trying to go to my old playbook to get out of the pattern that I was in. I'm like, I done seen this pattern. I done been here, done that. Give me something from my old playbook to help me get up out of this. Because I just need to heal. But he helped me to recognize that you cannot neglect your now and earn your next. Another sign is you're not seeking to take advantage of your new opportunity. Meaning you in your pattern that you done seen 100 times. You know that you can get out of that situation. You know that there are so many other avenues, but you're not even trying to go get it. You're not even trying. You like, I'm just gonna stay right here and just deal with this just like this, because if I try to go over there and get that opportunity, guess what? I gotta start all over. It's so much work I gotta do. I just don't want to do it. So I'm comfortable. I'm gonna stay right here. Another sign is you have no more growth and no more relationships. You don't want to grow. You want to stay exactly where you are, like I did. I don't want to try to pursue nothing else. I'm going to drink my life away. If I was like, if this how everybody want to treat me, and I'm being, as with me trying to be good, do right, earn more money, be a good person, not do all the things. But everybody around me is doing it and they're beating me up. I'm getting drained. I'm the one about to lose my life while everybody else is thriving, smiling, happy. And they're the ones that's draining me. Oh, well, then why should I grow? If nobody around me wants to grow and nobody wants to do what I'm doing, why should I do it? I got comfortable. I was like, I'll just stay here in this cycle. And the last thing is, you don't risk sharing your opinions or ideas. Fear has locked you in. You shut up. You stop talking about what you want to do, what your goals are. You stop expressing yourself and telling people how you feel and how they hurt you. You just say, forget it. Because no matter what I say, what I do, what I share, if I try to achieve my goals, the vultures around me are going to pull me down. If I try to tell them about it, they're going to tell me that I can't do it. When you realize that if you can look at those signs and feel that way, you done got comfortable and complacent in a toxic negative pattern that you put yourself into and that you allow other people to put you into. And you have to realize that that type of pattern no longer serves you and it needs to be broken. You got to break it. You got to let those people go. You got to let those vices go because you have to take care of you. Because ain't nobody going to take care of you like you. So identify your patterns with people, with work, and know that you have a choice. Hello, you have a choice. Take it to our Father. Father, I have this pattern in my life. With this person. We keep doing the same thing over and over and over. We keep talking about the same thing over and over and over. Why is it I can't break free from this? I need to do this in my health. Why is it that I stay in this same loop and I cannot break free from this? Why? Ask our Father. And I guarantee you, He's going to give you the answer to help you break every stronghold, every curse, every pattern, everything that you did to you. He's going to help you undo. But you have to do the work. And nobody can come with you. Nobody can break these patterns but you. Because you put yourself in that pattern. Everybody else around you gonna do what they're supposed to do. They are your tests. And the moment you break that thing, you will pass the test and you're gonna see those people back off. Whether they be removed out of your life for good or whether they change. Because they see that you're no longer putting up with their BS anymore. Know that you stay in the pattern with a person, a job, or whatever because they don't want to break it either. It's like you have two immature people. And as long as two immature people are in that situation and nobody grows up, you're going to stay in that pattern. Think about that. Until somebody wake up and say, hold up, this is not normal. This is not right. I am removing myself from this. I'm going to change for real. I'm not going to talk about what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it. That other person's going to be like, wait a minute. What you mean you don't want to do this with me no more? You used to, keyword, used to. I'm breaking this pattern. I'm breaking this toxic cycle. I no longer want this anymore. And if you want to be with me or you want to come and go with me, you're going to have to wake up and get out of this too. Because I'm not dealing with this toxicity with you anymore. It's the same thing with the job. If you've been on the job for umpteen years and you can't stand it, you hate it. Why are you still there when there are a million other jobs? That's because you don't want to do the work. I have dealt with the same thing. I went to my therapist complaining about my job, and my therapist kept saying, well, why are you still there? You have a choice. You have a choice to leave. And what I would do? Make excuses. Well, I can't leave because of this, and I can't leave because of that. Excuses. A year after that therapy session, I quit. I found a solution. I rolled up out of there and I never looked back. Did not look back. Stop making excuses as to why you're holding on to those patterns. You do not have to stay in that relationship and deal with toxicity. You do not have to stay in that job and deal with toxicity. There are choices. If you are miserable today, it's because you chose to be miserable. You can't blame nobody else. You are in a toxic pattern and cycle because you are in it. You think those other people gonna wake up and get out of it? No. That's why they coming to you. That's why they draining you, because they have somebody that's gonna deal with it. Remove yourself from the toxic pattern you put yourself in and see how your life change. See what doors open. See what positivity comes into your life. Break it. And our Father, when I tell you, when you get him involved, he makes you move. He helps you to move. If you say, I want to break this in this relationship, I want to break this type of pattern that I have with myself, when I tell you he gonna make it happen, be careful what you ask for now. Because when you ask for it, he gonna do it. So you better be ready to do the work. And when you ask for things, he is not going to just lay it back there for you. If you say, oh, Lord, I want me some fried chicken right now, you know what he going to tell you to do? Go downstairs and go in that deep freezer, take that chicken out and unthaw it. And go in there and fry it yourself. So, break your patterns. They're freeing. People, places, things. Break them. It's time. Freedom. Breaking your pattern leads to freedom, independence, joy, laughter, happiness, growth, maturity, health, wisdom. Breaking your patterns can have you acting out of love. So when those people come your way, that's trying to get you into a negative pattern, you can come from a place of love and dismiss them, okay, respectfully, and not feel bad. Be like, you know what? I'm not getting into this type of pattern with you. Been there, done that. You can go on about your business and find somebody that wants to join with you. But it won't be this person right here. Break those strongholds. Break those curses. Break those patterns. They don't serve you. If you can sit here right now and look and think and be like, I have this pattern with this person. And you sit there and say, I don't know why I keep doing this. Why? Or you have a whole bunch of excuses that makes absolutely no sense. Go to God and ask him how to get up out this. Go right now. Go to your quiet place and be like, wait a minute. I have been dealing with this same thing over and over and over. And this is my response to it the same way. Wait a minute. And where has it gotten me? Absolutely nowhere. Hold up. Father, help me, please. I need to get up out of this. Break it. But that's what my Father put on my heart. Break these patterns. It helped me tremendously. Breaking these patterns, these chains, these strongholds. They don't serve you. They ain't doing nothing for you but draining your life. So why are you holding on to it? Now is the time. Because if you don't do it now, you're going to let another year go by. And you're going to be a 50-year-old, a 60-year-old, a 70-year-old still holding on to the same thing, wondering why you haven't progressed in your life. Why you still in the same situation, doing the same thing with the same people. It's not those people's fault. It's yours because you don't want to wake up. You don't want to do the work. That's why, because you don't want to do the work. Don't let another day, don't let another year, don't let any more time go by where you're letting people, places, and things control your patterns and what you do. If you know you got a lot of negative patterns, break them. Stop being lazy with yourself. You gave mercy and grace to everybody else. Now it's time for you to give it to yourself. Break those patterns. Break those strongholds that you placed on yourself. And let God do it with you. Open your heart and your mind and let him show you exactly what it is that you need to do, and obey. Obey, that's key. You've been disobeying God all your life, which is why you are where you're at right now. So now it's time to obey. Don't sit there and throw no tantrums like no child. When God say move and say it's time to cut this, do it. And watch how freeing you become. Every day, ask God to order your steps and break your patterns, your negative patterns, and replace them with positive ones. And watch how your life move. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. God loves you. God bless you. And I hope, pray you have such a wonderful day. Bye.